doing like woo. I get money like woo. My bitch body is woo. She wanna quarter up. Come do that for the woo. I get money like woo. My bitch body is woo. From cold, make a sneak, hot shoes. Don't stand too close, catch the food. Spike up, never lose. Kick a big shit, bitch, kung fu. If you wanna know, I would do it for you know what to do. Pockets full of green, white for you. Raised in the A, I stay with Peru. Super cool, dude, don't get it middle school. All I do is win.
Working on a 1999 Cadillac STS. We're going to be replacing the torque converter clutch solenoid, or the TCC solenoid. So let's get started. So what we have is a 4.6 liter North Star engine. Part we're actually trying to remove here is the transmission side pan or side cover, which is right in there. You can see it's buried underneath everything. I know a lot of them recommend that you drop this whole cradle, engine, transmission, and separate the pan from there. We're going to try to do it from up top here by removing a couple of these items here and see if we can gain enough access to remove it from up top. So I'm going to remove some of this stuff and show you what we got. Okay, one thing we're going to want to do, since we're having to mess with some electronics underneath the hood, is we're going to want to disconnect the negative side of the battery cable, just to be safe. And to do so, the battery is located underneath this back seat. And to remove the seat, you simply just grab underneath this lower lip and give it a little tug, and it comes unclipped. Hold on. And there you go. Battery's located right in the center. I'm going to remove this side trans mount here, just so we can, like I said, gain access to that cover, and like I said, we'll go from there. To remove this cover, this mount, see, I'm going to zap these bolts off here. Got a nut here, and got one bolt here. Alright. I'm sorry. I also have another one right down here. Don't want to miss that one. Alright. Just a quick note. This bolt here actually does not move from that side. You're going to have to get the nut from inside the fender, which is right there. Alrighty, we've already got the airbox removed, we got the overflow removed, got the coolant lines here disconnected. I'm getting ready to remove this tube assembly you see right here. Gonna remove the shift cable. I did the end bolts there for the brake master. We're not undoing any brake lines. We're just gonna undo the brake master so we can actually move these lines out of the way. As you can see, we only have a small area here to work. We're actually going to be trying to pull this cover here out far enough to access the solenoid. So as you can see, I mean, this is the area we have to work with. So we want to get as much of this area clear as we possibly can. The other thing is, for the side mount over here that we're looking at removing, there's a bolt right here, so we had to remove everything else to, you see that? That'll be the final bolt we need to get out to actually remove this mount. So once that bolt's out of the way, we can drop that out. I think that's it. Okay, so basically this is the point where I went ahead and unbolted this cover completely, the side cover. I let the fluid drain out slowly. Obviously had a drain pan on the lower. The other bolt back here for the trans mount that I was telling you about earlier, once you get the bolt loose, you actually have to run an open end wrench on the back side of it to actually get to the threads, because the motor mount won't the motor mount will come out. The actual motor mount bracket that bolts to the transmission will not come out. Just slide off that stud. There's not enough room in between the firewall here, or the frame here, and the transmission. So anyhow, this is the point we're at. As you can see, I went ahead and moved these brake lines, removed the brake master, just kind of slid it out to where that way it gave us, you know, a little bit more room here between the frame to gain access to this solenoid right here. You can see the top of it right there. If you do this, I'm going to show you the replacement solenoid and its part number. It's still in the package here. There you go. There's the AC Delco, or the GM, the factory part number, 24227792. Like I said, AC Delco, solenoid, and the plug. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and move forward with removing this solenoid, and I'll show you what we got to do next. Alright, I just wanted to give you another shot of the torque converter solenoid before I get it out of here, and make sure that everybody realizes what I'm doing here. So the side of the transmission, or the right side of the transmission, or closest to the windshield or the firewall here, that's the side we're dealing with, right above your master cylinder here. This is your torque converter solenoid. I've already undone the plug here. There's a clip that actually goes right inside here. You can't see it, and it's tucked away pretty good. I'm gonna have to get probably a pick or something and get it out. And once I get it out, I'll show you what it looks like. And it's as you can see, like I said, that's the room that we have to deal with. So it's really tight. It is not easy. It's going to be a pain. So I just don't want to do a quick video and have you think that it was all easy. Like I said, it's difficult, and from what I understand, it's even harder putting back in. So let me go ahead and move forward and pull this, and then I will show you what I got. Okay, here's the old TCC solenoid. It's out. This is the little clip that I was telling you about. Basically, that clip, once the solenoid is pushed in, this clip is going to go right through there and lock it in place. Basically, I just took a pick, found its corner, pulled it out, and the solenoid slid right out. It was no problem. Going back in is going to be a trick, but I'll let you know if I have any pointers or anything else that kind of aided me. Alright, let me see what I can do. Okay, so basically in the reinstallation process of this, what I'm going to use is a little magnet. See, and it actually bends here on the end, so I can actually put it where I need to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it down between the crack there. I was really trying to set up a better camera angle to actually show you what I was going to do here, but I really can't get even a mirror in there to really show you and get a good camera view. But basically, I'm going to slide it down there. The purpose of the magnet, obviously, is we do not want to drop this down in the transmission. So we're going to fish this down in here, and then I'll probably use like my fingertip or something and, you know, push it the rest of the way. But this will at least get me lined up, get me where I need to be, without running the risk of dropping this hairpin into the transmission. Alright, real quick, I just wanted to show you. Got the solenoid in. Not even going to pretend like that was easy as far as the clip goes. It was definitely work. But if you can see where... Oh, there it is. Look right between the wires right there. You can kind of see, you can see that little piece of the clip, the little head of the clip sticking out. That's where the clip goes. So, like I said, once again, you can see the room that we have to work with and what we're dealing with. It's very tight. Time consuming as far as getting in there. And make sure you have plenty of patience. But it's in, the new one's in, now we're ready to reassemble, so that's it. Alright, well I got some minor reassembly still to do. Obviously the coolant, I got to top off the coolant, install the bottle, install the tube. Really the hard part's done, you know, still got to reinstall the air box. I was just going to make a quick note. You're going to want to top off with obviously the recommended fluid, which is the Dextron 6. I prefer to go with synthetic just because I'm a big fan of synthetic, whether it be engine, trans, whatever. That's pretty much it. Feel free to leave any comments, questions. If anybody watches this and actually has a shortcut anywhere that can actually give any other viewers some tips, please feel free to leave those. Obviously, I'm not saying that my way is the best way. I'm just saying that's the way I did it. Worked for me. Good luck.
I get money like my best body is I get money like my best body is from cold, make a sneak hot shoes. Don't stand too close, catch the food. Spike up, never lose. Kick a bitch, shit, bitch, kung fu.